busy. Let's talk about what's expected to happen today with regards to the documents, actually, because it's not actual tapes that we're discussing here. But what are we expecting in court today?
Well, thanks very much, Ayanda. Well, we are expecting the lawyers, the president's lawyers, as well as the DA's lawyers to slug it out here in the Supreme Court of Appeal. They will both be presenting their arguments, obviously, from both parties' vantage points as to why the one party, these tapes should be released, made public, while the other party is arguing confidentiality. They will be advancing the reasons for thinking that way.
What's at stake, Vuyo, for the parties involved in this dispute, particularly the president and the NPA here?
Well, the NPA is really not contesting or not challenging the decision. However, if this matter continues to drag on like this, there continues to be this cloud hanging over the NPA that perhaps Mokotedi Mche, the former National Director of Public Prosecutions, was either blackmailed into making the decision, which obviously affects the integrity of the NPA, or in fact that the NPA reached some behind-the-scenes deal that cannot be fully justified with the president's lawyers. So either way, the NPA's reputation, if you like, is at stake here. But of course, for the president, remember, this is, the decision that Mokotedi Mche took back in 2009 is what paved the way for President Jacob Zuma to become president. Without that matter having been resolved, it would have been extremely difficult, if not impossible, for him to have become the president. He would have had to be dragged into court and so on. There's a lot at stake for the president and his reputation and for the dignity of that office, but also for the NPA. Well, of course, for the Democratic Alliance, if they were to win, if the court was to rule in their favor, it's a victory for them politically, and of course, it can unravel a lot of things. It can have a domino effect, if you like, if they were to win. Certainly, people will look at them as the champions of the rule of law, and it will obviously bolster or boost their chances politically.
Vuyo, let's leave it there. Thank you so much again for your time. Vuyo Mvoko, a very, very busy man at the moment. Not too long ago, he was at the Farlam Commission of Inquiry. This time around, he's at the Supreme Court in Bloemfontein ahead of the so-called spy tapes saga as it continues. The toing and froing carries on. Vuyo will keep an eye on proceedings there and bring us up to speed. Well, let's turn